Hey everybody, I'm here with Sky Boys, founder of XGen Studios, and he's going to give us a little bit of a tour.
That's right.
Just kind of describe to me how this amazing pixel art came to formation.
We were looking at doing a custom wallpaper for this, and I originally just had some ideas where I was just doing pixel type blocks and kind of getting a 3D effect. But it ended up being a little plain. We wanted to do something a little cooler for this space, and we were looking at different options that we could go with and still keeping the video game theme. So one of the things we looked at was E-Boys type stuff. I don't know if you've seen this stuff, but it's all like pixel little worlds and stuff like that. And we said, well, let's do something kind of like that and make it sort of a city landscape and give it sort of a Sim City feel. So that's what we did, and it took a little time to get it all together, but I think it worked out pretty good.
What are some main aspects of this pixel art here that you're most proud of?
I like the monster actually. I don't know if you can see him from here, but he turned out pretty cool, especially for pixel art. And as well, just all the different characters that add life to the world. Because originally I just had, the skyscrapers and stuff, and it was cool, but it was it didn't really have life to it, right? Once you add all the little characters and birds and planes and stuff, it adds a lot more.
Lots of detail.
Right here.
Yeah, lots of detail. I'll be looking at this for a while to get everything in there.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is our retro TV collection here. Awesome log wall work, of course.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to have such like an urban environment and then have like a log cabin inside your guys' interior. First impression of these TVs, it's really like again, it takes you back to kind of like the 80s and that feeling of
Sort of the retro futuristic era.
Very much.
All times. 3D Lands designers have obligated themselves.
So this is Robin, one of our artists, and Scott.
Hey guys.
How many actual rooms do you guys have for the individual artists?
We have space for up to 15 people here, but it's not full yet.
Oh, cool.
Let's go down this way. Couple empty offices at the end here. Not quite finished.
Work in progress?
Boardroom table.
Yeah.
It doesn't work very well right now. Yeah, this is our game library. So
Involved published articles and awards.
Yep.
Cool.
A few different items here. And if you follow me this way, it's the super secret game vault.
Now this one every gamer needs. So your games collection room leads into your game room.
Yep.
That's amazing.
So this is our living wall. It's
Living
live
wall.
moss.
So when you guys are taking a break from developing your guys' next title, I see you guys are into board games.
It's market research.
Market research. Yeah.
This is Dan.
Hard at work.
So Taylor's working on the art for our next super secret platformer here.
Super secret.
Super secret. Yeah, so this is our pool room. Gets quite a bit of use.
All right, Sky. So why don't you kind of run it down how XGen kind of first started?
Sure. So we started out as a one-man shop. We released our first game in 2003. We've been gradually adding employees since then. We're now up to a team size of about 10 and developing for 5 or so different platforms.
Okay. When did you guys first move into this studio?
So we moved in April.
Okay.
April 1st.
April 1st.
Yeah.
So was it a joke that you guys finally got this a new studio up and running?
I'm pretty sure that everyone thought that there was no new studio to go to.
Why did you guys decide to change studios?
We had outgrown our previous studio, so this is about twice the size of our last studio and a lot nicer.
Okay. Cool. Now, what are some success that XGen has had in the past with your guys' franchises? What are your guys' biggest hits?
Our best known game would be Defender Castle. So that came out for Nintendo WiiWare in 2008 and followed shortly after on the iPhone and iPad.
Awesome, cool. What is XGen's game design philosophy? Like, what do you guys just,
We try to create the games that we'd like to play ourselves and put a big focus on lowering the barriers to entry, so making the experience as easy to get into as possible.
Okay. Describe the typical day here at XGen.
I like to call it extreme flex time. So, the first person typically comes in at about 10 o'clock, and people might be here as late as 10 p.m. So, we could be doing anything from developing games to playing Smash Brothers to playing board games in that time.
So, sign me up. Where do I apply to hire? It sounds a lot of fun. So what are some new features in the studio that you guys are most proud of?
I'd have to say the secret room.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. Leads into it's very misleading at first, very much.
It is.
Yeah. How long did it take to construct this place here, to set it all up and everything?
It was about a year and a half from initial design to construction completion.
Okay. How you guys are handling the new curve of the new technology that comes with browsers and everything? Because Flash has been around for a long time now, but there's new methods out there for developing for web browsers. So how are you guys handling this new direction?
Well, I wouldn't say we're married to any one particular technology. We definitely have more experience in Flash than any other platform. However, we're starting to move towards Unity actually now as a new platform of choice. So HTML5 will be interesting as well. It's not widely adopted yet, but that has some pretty good potential.
All right, just finished the full tour of XGen Studios, and I had some early preview coverage of Super Metal Load and Infected Online. You can check out the feature coming soon to our website at usercreatedcontent.ca.
All right, everyone, we are now going to give our thoughts and review of Asteroids Gunner, which is by Fluic Games from Edmonton. It is developed by them, produced by Atari, and it is the 40th annivery of
Asteroids is back.
I know, Asteroids is back. And this game is awesome. Anthony, why don't you talk about the features? I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's great because it's your usual Asteroids gameplay that you've grown up with, basically. Now the game has 150 levels, all kind of spread out in 3 separate galaxies, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they're called galaxies.
Yeah, and tons and tons of upgrades and power-ups for your ship, which there's 3 of, and over 200 achievements to really kind of collect in this game. So there's a lot to do.
Yeah, and I really like the achievement system, actually. A lot of this is based on, a lot of the changes they made to this game are based on Fluic's earlier game, which is Gunner Galaxies,
yes.
Which is the game that actually got Atari to talk to them to develop this game in the first place.
Which is awesome. Yes.
Which is awesome. I love, even in Gunner and in this game, I love the achievement system. I love how you can basically get achievements randomly almost, and they all feel like cool things.
It actually feels really good, too. After every wave, you see all these different things that you just unlocked on the screen, and it really feels really rewarding and continues you to keep playing as many rewards as you can.
At the end of every wave, there's a star that you pick up, and there's bronze, silver, and gold. So there's a bit of going back to each wave.
High scores.
You can select waves individually and start from wherever you want in a world. So you can min-max your high scores for each wave, basically.
Yes.
The thing is, I was a huge fan of Gunner Galaxies. I really enjoyed the mechanics of that game, and I really like them in here. They've really fine-tuned the twin-stick shooting. The iPhone feels really capable. I think this is probably the best use of the left and right virtual sticks. Okay. The thing that I feel that this game is kind of lacking and suffering from is that it nickel and dimes you. I mean, it is a freemium game. The game is free on the App Store, and then you buy upgrades as you go. In order to use the new ships and the new world, you have to spend real-world money. The biggest issue I have is that, A, the ships don't tell you how much each one costs, so you never know how much real-world money you're actually spending on it. The other thing that it does is that there are certain abilities that you can't even buy with crystals until you spend real-world money to unlock that ability in the first place. So no matter what you do, if you want to use cool tech and upgrade your ship, you have to spend real money before you can even spend the in-game currency. I think that that's kind of cheap, to be honest.
It
Because
is.
I would
I agree
feel
with you. Yeah.
I would feel more willing to spend real world money if they weren't forcing me to do that in the first place. But other than that, it's that's my only real complaint. The game itself
It
feels like
does.
a lot of fun, and I don't regret downloading it. But I don't know how much further I'll go into the other waves if I have to spend unknown amounts of money.
Of money to actually unlock more and more features, right?
And especially because the first increment of money is $2, and that's 50 space bucks or whatever. Because I guess they like space balls. But it's like 50 space bucks. But then each world is 20 space bucks. So to unlock all 3 worlds, you're still spending about $4, which is more than I would have paid for this game as a paid-for app.
It's fun for the freemium price. I think it's a good callback to the original Asteroids with a couple of new twists. If you're a fan, definitely get it, but just be aware that
there is a bit of a pricing issue. You may end up spending a lot more money than you had intended if you want to get further. Other than that, the game is great. The power-ups are all really cool. They're all very creative.
Looks great, too.
It looks fantastic. It does use some assets from the Gunner Galaxies upgrade that they did, but it's great. I mean, the game is a lot of fun.
Alright guys, welcome to UserCreatedContent to NewGame Plus. I'm Matt Dykstra.
And I'm Anthony Backus, and it's -2 in Edmonton, but that doesn't matter because if you look behind us, there's over 200 people here waiting for Modern Warfare 3 to debut at midnight. Yeah.
Everyone's excited for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, so let's check out what Future Shop has in store for our midnight launch.
Yes.
More for the single player or the multiplayer side of Call of Duty?
Definitely multiplayer. I still play the single player at least once through though. Not me. Not multiplayer. This guy doesn't.
What are your expectations for Modern Warfare 3?
A fantastic campaign. Battlefield 3, I probably logged two days of gameplay in the first 4 days. Went hard at it, but I'm expecting big things out of Modern Warfare 3.
You guys go all from Oodle Noodle on 109th Street? No problem. We love gamers because we're all gamers. And we saw them lined up and we thought what better way to make their night better than some warm noodles on a cold night.
So you're decked out in the ghillie-weed, right?
Yeah, the ghillie suit. Yeah, I'm also first in line. So
You're the first person in line, right?
I've been here since 2 o'clock. So.
That is dope. What are your expectations for Modern Warfare 3?
I'm hoping they take it back to Call of Duty 4, where there's a lot of gun-on-gun instead of a lot of kill streaks, and that's the kind of style that I like, and it seems that that's where they're going.
All right, so we're inside Future Shop for the launch of Modern Warfare 3 here with Phil Gribben, the entertainment coordinator at Future Shop. How did you guys pull this off? This is a pretty wicked launch event.
There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, we've got a lot of staff here tonight. I pulled in half of my department and a bunch of other departments are all kind of in here just putting everything together tonight. It's been a lot of work.
Wow. I noticed outside this is a little different from some of you guys' normal launch events. What are some of the fans that are coming down here for Modern Warfare 3 going to get to see?
Okay, so like normally we do a midnight release every year. There's a bunch of big games that do midnight release. This year there are 3 Future Shop stores that are having a way bigger event with Activision, LG, and Microsoft all on site. That's downtown Toronto, downtown Vancouver, and downtown Edmonton are the only places having this big of an event. We've got TVs on demo, playing the new game like 4 hours early. It's been a great experience. We're giving away shirts and posters, and we got a limited edition steelbook.
Oh man, so lots of stuff for fans who are coming down to Future Shop to pick up their game early.
Lots of giveaways.
Are you guys impressed by the turnout? What do you guys think of the fans coming out tonight? Is it more than last year?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I mean, I don't fully remember how many people we had last year, but it's been a good turnout so far. The line keeps growing. We're about half an hour away from launch, and the lineup's just getting bigger. We had somebody lined up at 1 o'clock today.
Wow.
So that was in line for 11 hours.
So what do you think of these fans that are that dedicated that they're going to come down to Future Shop and they're going to wait that long just to get their hands on this game the second it comes out?
These are the people that we do this for. I mean, anybody can do a midnight release. You can pick up the game the next day, but this is for the fans who want it now. They want to go home and they're going to play it. I've got people in the line who took 3 days off work. So this is who it's for, and that's why we do it, and it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Can we expect more midnight launches from Future Shop with this type of setup?
Absolutely. I mean, we do a midnight release every Modern Warfare, every Call of Duty game, any of the big ones, especially the shooters. You know, we did a Halo, we did a Gears of War, we even did Batman Arkham City midnight release. With turnouts like this, the bigger the event gets, the bigger it's going to get in the future, and the more of them we're going to do.
Awesome. So you guys heard it. You got to come down to the downtown Edmonton Future Shop for all of your midnight releases, because that is the hot place to be for your games.
Absolutely.
All right, so we just came out of Future Shop. It's 12:15, and the line has not shrunk. It's actually gotten bigger.
It's incredible. Actually, this line is never ending.
But we did walk away with some pretty cool stuff. So Matt, you're holding a 3D poster.
Yeah, poster. It's in 3D. It's essentially a Modern Warfare cube.
Do you need glasses to see the 3D, or?
No, it pops right out at you.
Okay, right on. We also got a 2D poster, a pretty sweet t-shirt.
Awesome.
Call of Duty Elite, and of course we got the game. So we are completely stoked to play this when we get home. So far here in Edmonton, I'm going to give it a 10. Actually, this is sweet. We got the game playing, prizes to be won, cool swag. It's awesome.
Absolutely. And that wraps it for New Game Plus. Check you in the next segment.